Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh,
Hello. So excited for this. Welcome. And I would love if everyone could turn on their cameras. It's going to be amazing energy tonight. Can't wait. Super pumped. Hello, beautiful faces.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Welcome. Wow, I feel so grateful to be here, guys. And yeah, obviously, I just leave a few minutes for everyone to jump on. I'm going to record this as well, just so everyone knows it's recording.
Recording in progress.
Oh, hi,
Um,
Karen. Oh, everybody out to see who I know. It's like the gang's back together again.
Yay!
Hi, guys. How
Hello,
are
some
you?
familiar faces, some new. This is great. And I know a lot of people are joining on the replay because of time differences and work and whatever other obligations. So that's totally fine. And yeah, I'll start in a minute. I just want to start with, I'm just going to pull up the chat here. I just would love to know one word of how you're feeling tonight. Hello, everybody. For those of you jumping on, just one word. You can type in the chat. So if you haven't used Zoom before, it's on the bottom. And you can just pull up the chat and you can just type one word. So I'm feeling excited. That's an easy one for me. I'll pop it in the chat too, just for fun. Bliss, sublime. Ooh, that's a good one.
What's sublime?
I'm going to ask, can you change your name, like iPhone? Are you able to change your name so we know what to call you? Because I would love to use your name. That would be great. Okay, so Melissa's feeling excited. Oh, okay, wait, I missed a few. Lindsay, she's feeling interested. Melissa's feeling excited. Danny's excited. Linda's excited. Sharon's excited. And Chloe is powerful. Ooh, Steve,
Ooh.
intrigued.
Love
Nice.
that.
Do you know how to change your name? If you don't, then you can just type your name and I'll change it for you. Just so, oh, there we go. Okay, Matthew, thank you. I'm like, I don't want to call you iPhone. That just sounds a bit strange. Cool. Carmel's excited. Roxana's curious. Karen's excited. Zahara's curious. Awesome. So next question before we dive straight in is I would love to know where you're from. So let's see where everyone's from. And yeah, if you're brand new to my world, I'd love, to write new and we'll just see. And if you're old, you can write old. Oldie. Okay, Finland. That's awesome. Cool. I've never been there, but that would be amazing. Is it cold there right now? Wait, let me guess. Yes, it's cold. It's winter there, right? I'm from Canada, so I do know a thing or two about the Northern Hemisphere. Okay. England, brand new. Odie, Rouse Hill, Sydney. Got living in Montenegro, new here, and England / Vietnam. Yep, awesome. Yep, Steve, I remember you were telling me about that. Melissa's from the USA, brand new. Zahara, Israel. Yanni, is that how you say your name? Oh, I don't know. If not, then just you can unmute and correct me. Really cold, -20. I know that feeling. It's brutal. Is that with the wind chill or without the wind chill? DY, yes. I wish I lived in DY. Box Hill, Sydney. Oldie, Sydney. Bly Park. New. Cool. And Karen, I know. Yes, you're from somewhere. You're not from Windsor anymore. Oldie. Awesome. Cool. And then for those of you in the replay as well, you can feel free to comment along as you go and yeah, just be involved as well. Awesome. So I'm glad to have you all here and I will keep the chat open. And if you have any questions as we go, I'm happy for you to ask and I'll answer as we go along. Otherwise, you can wait till the end and we can also, I will also answer questions at the end as well. So just before we begin, again, I have one more question that just came up now, is have you really done any work in the Akashic Records yet? I would love to know. Like whether you've either done a session or whether you've, used the Akashic Records yourself or not. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of yeses, none, a session, nice, lovely, great. And if you've been there once, nice. And yeah, it's like everyone's going to have different experiences, and there's no, you don't have to have any prerequisites or anything for this. Welcome to a few new faces. If we haven't really started yet, we're just getting to know each other a little bit. You can feel free to come on camera if you like, and you can just write down in the chat where you're from and how you're feeling tonight. If you want to, I'd love to hear where you're from. I know I've spoken to everyone, but just to remind me. Dubai, that's right. I know there was someone from Dubai coming. It's like, I remember. Just can't remember everyone's name matching with everyone, but I'm starting to see like the little images and remembering everyone. Queensland. Okay, sweet. Awesome, everyone. All right, so essentially how this is going to work, I have a PowerPoint that I'm going to pull up so you guys can follow along on there. You're going to see my face on the side, and you're going to let me know if this is all working, like the tech behind everything as well, if that's all right with everyone. And we'll just dive straight in. It's the morning for Matthew, feeling blessed. Nice. I love it. High vibes. Okay. Let's share the screen now. And we'll just jump on here. And here's my PowerPoint. Cool. So I can see a few of you there, but if there's I don't think I will be able to see the chat from this spot actually. So if you do have a question, you can just raise your hand. I think there's an icon you can press, raise your hand, and hopefully I'll get notified. And if not, then you can unmute. Okay, sounds good. Otherwise, I'll just like give an opportunity for questions at the end. You can write them down. Alrighty, so we'll start. Akashics, woohoo! For aligned success in life and business. So this is not just for business owners or people with businesses. It's for everyone. It's can be utilized for anything essentially, but I'll get into that. So how the Akashic Records, leading with self-trust and intuition, which are all my passions, are key to confidently grow a spacious and successful soul-aligned business without hustling. We're not doing hustling here. We're not doing sacrificing your own needs, and we're not doing any authenticity sacrificing. Okay, this is this is a place for authenticity because this is my huge value. So I'm so glad you guys are here. And who is ready to learn? I know you guys are all going to say yes, but I'd love to hear your yeses. Passionate and excited, I'm sure, right? So I wanted to start with a little meditation. It won't even be 5 minutes. It'll just be like really quick meditation. So we're all kind of zoned straight into the moment. So if you'd love to close your eyes, I would love to guide you. So we're just going to close our eyes now and take 3 deep breaths. So breathing in fully and exhaling out. And again, deep breath in and exhale. Last one, deep breath in and let it go. Beautiful. And just feeling the center of the chest, a beautiful bright light. And this light is glowing in whatever color you can imagine. And then from here, you're going to send this color down the body, all the way down past the feet, into the earth below. And sending that energy all the way down to the core of the earth. And imagine wrapping around this cord, around the core of the earth, grounding with Mother Earth's energy, connecting with her frequency, feeling safe in your body, present and fully aware, And then letting this energy rise back up through each layer of the earth, back up through the legs, through the body, all the way up the body, into the heart, to the throat, into the third eye and crown, and out past the crown of the head, into the space above, into the sky, higher and higher to the highest point you can imagine. And then opening up this space. And when you're ready, bringing down these healing codes and frequencies, this powerful energy that is yours, letting it soak all the way back down over the crown of the head, washing over the third eye, throat, into the heart, merging with the energies of the earth and the sky together in the heart chakra. And then open up that energy around your whole body, raising your frequency, opening up your energy, open and receptive to be here in this space tonight. Taking one last deep breath in and exhale out. And then gently opening the eyes, coming back to the space. Beautiful, everyone. Okay. All right, now that we're all synced up, we can start here. So in this masterclass, you're going to learn, so just a little overview here, how to deepen your intuition and self-trust, and how the Akashic Records helps you grow a successful soul-aligned business, and your biggest block to success, and they aren't what you think, there's something new, and what factors are vital for aligned business growth, and why being in alignment is key. All right, awesome. So we're gonna get straight into things. My intention for today is for this to be one of the most powerful trainings you've ever watched, and it's not one of those free trainings where you walk away with no real insight. So you can relax, take some notes if you want to, and enjoy. So for those of you who understand that information is great, but implementation gets you actual results, then the truth is you all have different niches, business models, and if you want a personalized roadmap to achieve your goals faster, I'm going to give you guys some free calls at the end if you'd like. I'm happy to show up for free for you guys if you guys want some help at the end. Okay, sound good? All right, so I'm just going to introduce myself. My name is Jess. I'm an energy healer. Those of you who don't know me already, I'm also a nurse as well. ICU nurse for 13 years now. A yoga instructor, meditation, breathwork, sound healing instructor as well. And I'm passionate to help purpose-led souls live a purposeful and impactful life. And this is really my deep, true purpose. I want you guys to feel fully empowered and confident in who you are. So as a registered nurse, essentially, this is how it all started. I saw so many patients in the hospital needing so much more help than just the physical care, and they were trying to voice their own needs. Some of them didn't know how, but I wanted to help them deeper, but it wasn't really the right environment or space to help them, if that makes sense. I had to do a bunch of tasks. So it was very frustrating for me because I could see all these loopholes and all these spiritual needs and emotional needs people were, desiring and they needed. And sometimes they were even more important than the physical ones. But yeah, it was just not the right place. And it was bugging me for years and years until I finally started to delve a little deeper into things. I wanted to help them long term. So this is how it originally started. And this is why you should stick around. So now I have a healing business where I help others, private sessions, groups, events, retreats, workshops, multiple online courses. And I help others in my business full time. And I have been for a while now. And I'm really grateful, really, really grateful to have positively impacted so many people. And yeah, I've helped them heal themselves, transform their lives and business. And I work in a very aligned and enjoyable way where I feel extremely passionate and purposeful in my work. And it's taken me a while to get here, but I'm very happy to say I'm just happy. This is content. This is me content. And I want all of you to feel that way, that content feeling. So yeah, I have a spacious schedule, plenty of time to do the things I love. And if I can and my clients can do this, then so can you. And I'm going to show you how. So yeah, this masterclass is for purpose-driven empaths and heart-led entrepreneurs who want to live their soul purpose and build their business through alignment and authenticity. So this is what I'm huge about. They want to create impact through helping others and the planet, and they want consistent income to attract aligned clients doing what they love. And they want to feel excited and purposeful to live their day. They want to feel fulfilled and purposeful when they go to sleep at night. That's what I was really missing as well when I didn't have that. I was like going to bed and I was like, okay, something's just missing, you know? They want a balanced and freedom-based lifestyle. I'm huge on freedom, like freedom in all aspects over here, and have time to do what they love. And they want to be their own boss. This is something I really wanted, and make their own decisions, feeling free throughout their day. Like I wanted to have that creative flow, like just pour through me and be able to choose what I want to do. So I'm on a mission. I really am on a mission to help humanity rise. And I'm sure a lot of you are as well. And I want to share something with you. So to be honest with you guys, it wasn't always this easy and fun at all. This is me like on the side, probably about 4 or 5 years ago. Anyway, I was just starting my business. I was still working my nursing career full time. No idea what I was doing, doubted myself. In 2020, I decided to start my holistic business during COVID. Great time to start, probably not, but it just lined up that way. I was putting myself out, showing up with a lot of hesitation, no confidence, hiding behind images, diluted my message. I felt no one understood me. People didn't understand spirituality and personal development, asked me why I was wasting my time. What are you doing? And why I didn't just do more nursing shifts. That was paying way more money. People projected onto me. People were judging me silently and to my face. Weren't shy about it. And I was afraid to post and show up. I was worried about the reaction I was going to get and what everyone would think about my spiritual side because I never shared it. And I was in a medical profession, and everyone's really scientific. So I was very scared. One day I went to my husband, and I told him I wanted to give up. I was like, I'm done. I don't think this is for me. I'm not a business person, like this posting thing, this, showing up on camera, all this marketing business. I was like, nah, this is not for me. My throat was like this. It was too hard. I wasn't getting recognized at all. No one was interacting with me. I'm also a projector, if you guys know human design. So that was also another challenge. No one was interacting with me or seeing my posts. No one cared. That's what I thought. My healing room was empty. I felt I was giving and giving, getting nothing in return. And I wondered, am I even good enough to do this or even strong enough? And this is very vulnerable for me to share with you guys. I know this probably doesn't seem that way, but it's actually very vulnerable. I haven't really shared this much before. Am I even experienced enough? These are the things that went through my head. Why would someone come to me if they could go to this other person who's more experienced or whatever, had more qualifications than me? Shortly after that rock bottom moment, my husband, who's also an entrepreneur, understood. He told me one important truth and one important question that changed everything for me. So he said, and these are very simple, but it just hit me that day. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. And I was just like, okay, thank you, understood. And if you don't go all in your dream, will you regret it? And I was like, oh, right, yeah, yes. And I don't want to be regretful at the end of my life. So no, that definitely sunk in. I decided in that moment, I wanted this. My work was important, I mattered, and this work mattered. And my why was bigger than my insecurities. So that was a bit of a
I signed up for an
shock.
event I wanted to attend, but I'm not going to be able to stay.
Oh, sorry. I think someone's off mute or someone spoke or something. Is everyone all right? It's all right. Don't worry. Okay. So yeah. So my why was bigger than my insecurities. Do you mind muting yourself, please, if you haven't? Let me just find it. So if someone doesn't know how, I'll just mute them just because. Awesome. I think that's good now. Yeah, so essentially, I decided that my why was bigger than my insecurities, and that was a really powerful moment for myself. So I used my savings and invested nearly 9 grand to get the help I needed to grow. I was like, I'm determined here. I'm doing this. I did modalities, courses, healing, coaching, everything. I was terrified, but I knew something needed to change, and the nudge inside me needed to be expressed. So that was a huge thing for me. My throat chakra was blocked, and I really needed to be expressed. It was time for my insecurities and blocks to be addressed. And signing up to that course that day changed my whole life. Not just because of the course and what I learned, but it was also then and there that I chose myself and I fully dove in. And then everything just started pouring in from there. The universe was like, okay, she's serious now. And like just things started to change, and it was amazing. And I was committed to myself, my business, and my purpose. I did a lot of healing work. I did somatic work, developed my intuition, learned to trust it as my inner compass, which is like another level. And I was learning all the time. I took situations that arose as feedback and began integrating it into my life as I went. So I fully committed, both feet in, not just one foot. And I decided I was the creator and leader of my own reality. And instead of a passive participant where life happens to me, I started moving forward into life. I trusted the universe and let go of control. Supported my nervous system, which was a huge part of my healing, and took aligned action. So now I'm deeply aligned, living my dream life, fulfilled in my purpose. I'm so happy to say. I'm healthy. I count my blessings daily. I have a beautiful family and husband. I live in my dream house in the country that I wanted to live in. Sorry, Canada. And I'm more calm and balanced with healthy boundaries to support myself and my family. I love Canada. Canada's amazing, by the way. It's just, I love the warm weather and the beach and the ocean. So the ocean's my happy place. I trust my intuition and lead with it throughout my day and in my business. I feel like this is like the key. You have to live in your intuition. This is my belief. I'm very grateful I get to do meaningful soul work, helping others every day. And this is true. I'm very grateful every single day. And meet people who are actually like my soul people as well, just to say, and like all of you who I know already, it's like my soul people. And I know there's more out there that I can't wait to meet, but it's insane how, I can't believe it still every day. I'm just like, how do I get to meet so many amazing people? Anyways, that's how I run my business, through soul and through alignment, not force or hustle. And I deeply believe this is the new earth, and it's where we're headed. I just got full body chills. This is where we're headed, everyone. So whether we're in doubt, whether our mind's like second guessing, oh, can I actually like live my soul purpose with ease and like enjoy my work and not be stressed every day? Yes, you can. You just have to attune to the new earth, okay? And did I mention with absolute joy, servitude, and gratitude? Yay. All right, so let me take you back to when I was feeling stuck in my healing business, when I wanted to be helping more people, okay? So this is a bit about like my picture again. I had a Facebook group, the same one that I'm in now, by the way. Instagram, I was posting content on every day. I was commenting, trying to engage. I was reaching out to people who wouldn't reply. Yep. I felt I was speaking to no one. I felt no one could hear me or see me. I felt the feeling of rejection. It was very real. And, I still have rejection moments, but not as badly anymore. I thought to myself, am I good enough to be doing this? And if it's in alignment, it shouldn't be this hard. That was my belief. I was like, am I in alignment? Because why is it hard then? So I was very confused. One coach said it was a mindset block. Then another guru, said, enough said, said my strategy was the problem. Another said it was my marketing, my messaging, I need more qualifications. Everyone was telling me these different things. The truth is I was stuck in a burnt out cycle of confusion, feeling hopeless. And only after I figured out the best way to get out of this trap did I go on to doing healing work full time with ease, and everything changed for the better it became easier than ever before. And I'm going to share exactly why and how I did it. Okay, so this is why you're stuck in your soul-aligned business or life. So if you're stuck with inconsistent clients, so for those of you who don't have a business, essentially you're stuck with whatever you want to enter into the blank, okay? So you're stuck with inconsistent clients, income, hit a roadblock, struggling to move forward in your life, in your holistic modalities, and no matter what you do, you can't seem to get past that income ceiling. So this, for those of you who don't have a business, you're still stuck at that income ceiling and you're feeling like you're losing hope and feeling exhausted. Okay, so this is about success in your business, in money, in family, in whatever. So it's for all of the above. Okay, so my guess is that you're likely, so you might be trying to post Instagram 3 times a week, but you feel afraid to be totally vulnerable, deeply worried about being judged, rejected, not good enough. And you're thinking, as you go to post, really, who am I to be teaching this? Am I really embodied in what I'm teaching fully isn't enough? What if this person sees this post? What would they think? And this kind of feels forced, like I'm just forcing myself to show up. And you might feel anxious if you're in alignment. And yeah, and just like, are people going to actually care what I'm saying? So you're doing everything right and following everyone else's advice, but you still feel like your business is not where it needs to be. And you have no more time or energy in the day to do more. So if you're feeling like your plate is already full. Okay, so you want to feel deep self-trust and you want to feel confident within yourself and in your business, and you want to fully trust your intuition and for your business to feel spacious and grow with ease to help align clients. So you sometimes can trust yourself, but most of the time you're doubting yourself, second guessing, asking everyone else for advice, but you leave more confused than ever before. So your intuition's clouded with an overthinking mind, doubting yourself. So if your thoughts are sabotaging yourself, like your insecurities feel like they're whispering all day in your ear about how it's not possible for you, and you feel like you can't get them out of your head. Your nervous system's fried. You have so much responsibility on your plate with family, relationships, the household, that feels like you're just bubbling up to the surface. You feel drained, and it leaves minimal time for the things that you love or energy in your business. So this is the annoying part that I really want all of you to, get to the bottom of. So like, I have no doubt that you guys have a big heart and your business is about so much more than just making money and ticking the boxes. You just don't understand why it's so difficult to attract your dream clients and like create impact and to do the things that you love. You just want the things. Maybe you've tried affirmations, crystals, self-care, meditation, breath work, but you're still doubting yourself and don't want to be fully vulnerable. And you're struggling to attract your manifestations and your dream clients. So if you resonate at all with bits or all of it with what I've just shared, don't worry, I've been there. My clients have been there, and some of the best spiritual entrepreneurs out there have been there. Even like the top ones that you can think of. They've been stuck at some point too. And I have the answer. I know how to get you out of there. Okay, so the problem is, if this is not fixed, this is exactly what causes empaths with a mission. So this is why I'm so passionate about it, because I know you guys are like, in my mind and belief, it's like you guys are the key to leading this world. And yes, I believe that. Like, you guys are the leaders of the new earth. You guys have the most important mission on earth. This is what I believe. Call me crazy, but you guys are showing up here for a reason, okay? This is a mission to give up. So this is what causes empaths, if you don't fix this problem, to give up on your dreams, go back to a 9-to-5, waste another year not growing in your business and not creating the impact they're meant to create. So you guys, think of all the people that are not going to get helped if you don't step into your truth. This is what I'm trying to say. So life and business blocks don't go away, unfortunately, and they're amplified within your life and business until you learn to grow from the lesson that you're meant to learn from. So there's a block for a reason, and there's something you need to overcome to get to the other side. There's a lesson that you need to learn here. There's another way out of this, much simpler, easier, faster, and more sustainable and spacious way to grow and create meaningful impact in your business. Okay? Don't do what I did and take 12 years to learn this, okay? Please, for the love of God. We don't have 12 years. I mean, you do, but please don't take that long because the new earth is now. It's happening right now. Okay, so I bet you're now asking, what's the way out of this? What's the fastest way to trusting yourself in your business and helping others consistently while getting paid abundantly at the same time? I want this for you. Okay, I'm going to give you some of my secrets. Secret number 1, the key is your business is a direct reflection of your internal world. Okay, let that land, let that land. Okay, it's going to be good news or bad news, depending on what you guys think. But I think it's good news because that means we have full and total control of ourselves. And our business. So when we heal and get to the bottom of our inner blocks and business blocks through the Akashic Records, we are able to trust ourselves, our intuition fully, lead from a confident place, attract our dream clients with ease, and magnetize opportunities to us. Do you see where I'm going with this? The Akashic Records is powerful, very, very powerful. All right, so we are going to chat here about Tony Robbins. Does everyone know who Tony Robbins is? Please say yes. If not, if you're, if you don't know who Tony Robbins is, no judgment. But he says that success is 80% identity and 5 to 20% strategy. And this is what is reflected in psychology as well. So I did a little research, okay? I do have, I have a degree in research as well. Not a degree in research, but I had to do research. Hold on here. Hold the phone. What have I done here? 2 seconds. Oh dear. I went all the way back. Hold on. Oh, here's Oprah. Okay, secret number 2 is coming, and there's Oprah. It's very exciting. I've lost your faces. That's why I lost your faces. Wait, I'm going back here for a second. 2 seconds. Okay, let me engage with you guys because I'm trying to get your faces to pop out here, but okay, so in the comments, how many of you guys are relating to one, more, or all of these things? Like, how many of you guys feel, that this is something you might struggle with, like whether it's rejection. Thanks, Linda. I'm like, I lost the faces and I want them back and I don't know how to get them back. But how many of you guys either experience, issues with rejection or self-worth or confidence, or, you struggle with attracting aligned clients? Like, what is your number one thing that you want to in 2026? I know I've asked some of you what you guys want in 2026. That was my question. But Sharon's like, yeah, absolutely. Yes. Okay, cool. Yes. And you're not alone. Honestly, you're not alone. I want you guys to know that. Honestly, I'm not just saying that. Question value. Yes. Cool. I'm just gonna, I've lost your faces and your beautiful faces. I like them so much that I want them to be present. I don't know how to do that. Oh God. This is the problem with we need to go to the new earth so we don't have any of these issues now. Yeah. We're all in the new earth, but that's okay. All right. I'm just going to imagine your beautiful faces. All right. So I'm going to pop in between, ask you guys more questions because this is my favorite part, is interacting. So Tony Robbins, what a legend. He knows the truth. That's just identity. And wouldn't be surprised if it's less than 5% of strategy. Yes, strategy is good, but think about it. When you have strategy, how much of it is actually just your confidence, where you're like, yes, I have this strategy and I believe in this strategy, and now I'm going to be confident in it, right? So this is why you guys are going to laugh. This is so brand new. All of this, Akashic Records and success and all of this. This is so brand new that literally in 5 years' time, people are going to be laughing, how is this not mainstream knowledge? But anyways, all of you guys are ahead of the game here. Research and professional insights indicate that identity, mindset, and beliefs are fundamental to achieving long-term success. So not just short-term success, long-term, with some experts attributing to up to 80% of success to psychology, mindset, and identity. So this is not actually just woo stuff anymore. Research suggests that skills only account for 5 to 20%. Don't worry if you've done university and all that. Don't worry, like it's still 5 to 20%. No, just joking. I'm sure it's still like, you know, I'm a nurse. I understand it's valuable for sure. I'm just teasing. Secret number 2, we need to lead from self-trust and intuition to be a leader in our business for success and our life. It's not just business, it's also our life. Academic research supports intuition as a real cognitive style used by entrepreneurs in decision-making, opportunity recognition. So that's so interesting, like recognizing opportunity, and also in a spiritual lens, downloads, right? Like receiving that just like download is just key. I operate almost 95% from downloads. I just go, source, what do I need to do today, right? Factors tied to successful venture performance. Multiple studies show that entrepreneurs use intuition as part of their decision-making process, and that intuition often coexists with rational analysis to guide opportunity recognition and strategic decisions. How interesting. So you have the knowledge bank of your strategy, and maybe a nice plan, but in the end of the day, it's still your intuition. Oprah and Tim Cook speak about their biggest and most successful decisions and say it ultimately came down to intuition. Yep. Tim Cook, Apple CEO. What a legend. Look at him. Such a nice guy. Looks like such a nice guy. Obviously, I don't know him, but uses intuition about his own time and urgency balance during a CNN interview to illustrate his personal wake-up call. He's hardly alone in his intuition to make big decisions, and studies suggest that 85% of CEOs' decisions are based on intuition. There you go. Secret number 3. Okay, before we go to secret number 3, pretend you didn't read it if you read it. Jumping back on in the chat. All right. Do you guys believe, like this maybe is brand new for you, but do you guys believe that intuition is potentially a big part of business or like running your life? Or is this like maybe new for you? Maybe if you're like, oh, maybe not. Yes, intuition lovers over here. Hello, people who I love. Yes, true compass. Yes, I love that word. Massive. Absolutely. So you guys are already there. Secret number 3, we need to have a regulated nervous system. This actually came to me later than intuition, like in my last 14 years of spiritual journey. It took me a while to kind of learn about my nervous system and regulate it. I was a bit kind of not regulated actually for quite a while, until the last couple years, maybe 3 years ago. I started regulating my nervous system consciously anyway. I mean, I was doing it in yoga and meditation already, but without like consciously knowing. So how many of you, do practices to regulate your nervous system, or do you feel dysregulated? Anyway, we have to regulate it to hold more income, more clients, to be seen, to create more impact, to lead your life, to attract your soulmate, to do everything. You need a regulated nervous system. So important. I'm just going to pop over to the chat again. Yes, adrenal reset. Woo, adrenal reset. I have my adrenal reset that I recorded. I got that as a download. That was so cool. Breath work constantly. Awesome. Okay, so I don't have to convince you guys then. Emotional regulation affects leadership. Leaders were able to regulate their emotions and stress, and they did better at collaboration, team performance, clarity, and during decision making, which is everything when you're, running a business. They're all key for business outcomes and work outcomes. Research shows that people with stronger self-esteem and confidence are more likely to take initiative, pursue opportunities, and persist. It makes sense, doesn't it? Total sense. Stress impacts decision quality and leadership. Stress impacts decision making. So under risks and complex decisions, and also when you're stressed, you can't really listen to your intuition. comes all confused. Have you guys ever been confused? You can write in the chat, yes or no. Have you ever been confused about like whether it's anxiety or whether it's, you know, your gut? So like, let's say you're going on a date with a guy and you're like, oh, I'm feeling anxious. Like, is this my anxiety or is this my gut saying this person's wrong for me? Have you guys ever felt that way? Yeah, totally. I have. Okay, training and self-regulation improves decision-making. So a peer-reviewed study found that self-regulation in managers leads to better decision-making. Cool. Truth bomb. Warning. Okay, if you don't heal your inner world, trust yourself, and step into your leadership, your aligned clients won't find you. And they won't feel safe with you helping them. You'll feel insecure in your business and not help as many people that are needing your help. And they're waiting for you to rise up. I want to tell you this not to like make you insecure, but like to, you know, snap you out of it and like get you out of that groove, okay? They'll hear, see, and trust you once you do the inner work. Regulate your nervous system and are embodied in what you teach when you're doing what you teach. So you see, inner work is the foundation of your business. Your intuition and trusting yourself is the key currency of success. Okay, so let that sink in for a second. Your intuition and trusting yourself is the key currency to success, right? How exciting. It's all up to us. Okay, so these are some, you know, mistakes. So maybe just like take note if you do these, and nothing to be ashamed of or anything like that. I know you guys know this, but this is to help you. So top mistakes holistic practitioners and people make. So they get caught up in the emotions and racing thoughts rather than riding the wave and, you know, just experiencing the emotions and being the observer of them. So if you add more story, victimize the emotions. So when you're like, you know, making them mean all of these things and, oh, I'm so sad. Like I'm not supposed to be sad. How many of us have done that? You can write yes in the chat if you want to. When you like start, you know, having all this guilt and shame and like you have one emotion, for example, sadness, and then all of a sudden you're adding guilt and shame and all these other emotions on top. And now instead of just having a little bit of sadness, you have this giant ball of like crazy emotions. And I've done this. I still do it sometimes. Whoops. Like that was one of my biggest blocks is what should I be feeling? You know, how should I act? And oh God, it was just a headache and a half. So has anyone done that, or is it just me over here? But yeah, adding more guilt, more shame, adding to the issue and clouding it rather than just processing the emotions at hand, and leads more confusion, more distress, pulls you away from the internal issue, the initial issue at hand. So it will pull you away from your soul purpose and business and drain your energy. We need to heal with positive lens and have a lot of patience and kindness for ourselves. All right, so how many of you have this block or this issue? Okay, you used to? Matthew used to? Anyone else? I'm getting lost in the yeps now. Like, okay, fair enough. Good. And the more that you like give in the group, the more that you share, the more you get out of it as well. All right. Beautiful. All righty. I'm just going to see how I can. Okay. Next. Number 2 is they blame the strategy or take it personally, becoming the victim of the situation instead of looking within themselves to heal their business blocks. So instead of problem solving and looking internally, they look at who or what to blame instead. And a lot of people do this like not on purpose. They're not like, oh yeah, I'm going to blame you. Like, no, it's like, they're just, you know, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable admitting things to yourself. So you just kind of like, just want to reflect it. So not to feel guilty about it. I've done it too. And it's a natural reaction when we feel hurt and rejected, revealing a rejection wound. Okay. A lot of us have this wound. Internalizing or self-blame for what is happening will 100% block us from success in our business. So how many of you right now are like, oh, right, maybe that's where I'm going wrong? Okay. Just gonna mute you, Carmel. Just gonna jump. Yeah. Your true presence should eliminate doubt and stress. Very true. Love it. Love it, guys. I'm still struggling with the pulling up everyone's face, but that's all right. Okay. Just gonna jump back on here. All right. I really miss your faces, but that's okay. All right. Number 3 is not seeing their worth or value and undercharging or giving away too much for free. So 100% give away things for free. That's not what I'm saying. Like I'm giving this away for free. But if you're giving from a place of trying to prove your worth to yourself or to others, then that's when you know you have a business block. So just double checking before you're giving things away. Is it coming from that place of like, you know, oh, I should do that? Or like maybe, you know, I feel like no one was gonna, you know, pay me or whatever. Then maybe that's, you know, a business block, or it is a business block. You should be giving from a place of generosity, overflow, joy. But you could be, the thing is you could be giving a place from overflow and joy, but also from a place of proving. So just keep that in mind. And you shouldn't be giving from a place of wounding, not from a place of lack. Not from a place of trying to prove yourself or earn respect or approval from others. Okay, anyone do this? You can pop it in the chat. Anyone give from a place of, this is more like a people pleaser kind of energy. Sharon, yes, yep. And there's no shame in this. Everyone, like, whether you're admitting it or not, it's fair enough. Yeah. That's it. Good. Thanks for being honest, everyone. It shows a lot of strength. Okay, so here's my method. I'm so excited to introduce my method, my signature method, the Light Leader Success Method. It's really broken it down, helped me kind of, you know, break everything down and structurize. I don't think that's a word, but I'm going to use it because it sounds really, actually, like it should be a word. Structurize my process, okay? So we got soul vision, soul alchemy, soul wisdom, and soul integration for Light Leader Success Method. Success for light leaders, for people who understand my language here, with intuition being a priority. My method helps purpose-led empaths and spiritual entrepreneurs gain clarity on their soul purpose, clear subconscious success blocks, and strengthen their intuition so they can heal deeply, attract aligned clients, and build a spacious and sustainable income without hustle or self-sacrifice. And yes, you can still apply this if you don't have a business. It's for success in life and business. All right. Mastering one of these things on its own won't give you the full results. So you must embody all of the 4 pillars. If you dabble in one or more, you'll struggle to grow your business from an aligned and flowy, spacious place. Something will be missing. Okay, so if it feels like you're constantly taking 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and if this feels like you right now, then I'm willing to bet you're either not using one or more of these pillars or haven't mastered them yet. And that's okay. All right, first pillar, we've got soul vision. This pillar is where you find crystal clarity and reassurance about your mission and soul purpose, your unique medicine, your gifts, your strengths, and values. So your work directly aligns to you, not from someone else's dream or societal expectations of you. So you feel energized and excited, not exhausted and burnt out from a misaligned mission and direction. Okay, so the soul vision, we've got soul blueprint, and it's a process I created to uncover your strengths, values, passions, and more to get clear on your soul purpose. You got your soul lessons, so knowing what your soul lessons are, so you deeply understand, uncover, and realize what your life lessons are, so you can heal, rise up, and help others do the same. And you've got your soul archetype. Discover your main archetype to get focused on your soul purpose, frequency, and energy. So get into alignment to your soul archetype. You have your healer, your guide, your teacher, mentor, mother, empress, and priestess. And there's a few others. Soul impact. We're going to discover the impact you wish to create to serve others and the planet. Cool. So a couple mistakes that spiritual empaths and entrepreneurs make with soul vision is being too vague with their purpose and half committing to everything because they don't want to exclude anyone. So I often see spiritual entrepreneurs being too general, helping everyone. You can't help everyone. And that's a hard truth I had to learn. I tried to help everyone, everyone and anyone who would listen. I know how to help you. No. The sooner you realize that, the more people and greater impact you'll start creating, because I know you have a big heart and you want to help everyone, but you're not here for everyone, and not everyone will want to hear you. Not everyone wants your help, not even for free. And that hurts. That hurts sometimes. And if the person's not willing to hear it, trust that it's not meant for them, or it's not the right time, or you're not the right person. Okay? Not everyone, not everyone's your person. Okay? So how many of you have been in this boat? You can write yes in the chat, or who are in this boat. Yeah, and everyone's going to be working on something, whether you admit it or not. Everyone has something. And hi for those of you who have joined that I've not said hi to already. You can pop in the chat where you're from, and we said what one word you're feeling tonight if you want to pop it in. And welcome. Cool. Yes. That's it. And that's such a huge block for people who care about others and that want to make a difference here. And yeah. All right. Just gonna... This thing is the bane of my existence. I'm just trying to get my face. Do you guys see, when I go to the other screen, do you guys see my face in the corner? No, right? No. Okay. Oh, you do? Oh, some of you do, some of you don't. I don't know what's going on with this. Oh, well. Yes, you do. Oh, wait. People are still writing yes or no about the last question. Okay. I'm just going to write this line. Can you guys see when I go back to the other screen, can you see my face still or not? Okay, yes. Can't see her face. Thank you, Lana. So I'm like, I don't know if you guys are commenting. Okay. All right, great. Because I can't see anyone's face. Okay, yes, not on home screen. Correct. I'm just going back to see the chat because, yeah. Okay, cool. I used to see your faces, but not anymore. I'm in such a laughy mood tonight. Hopefully everyone else is in happy mood. All right, moving on. We will get to the Akashics at some point. Soul alchemy. Okay, soul alchemy is when we go into the Akashics. A soul wisdom. Okay, inner work and healing for soul transformation and freedom. So this is where we use the Akashic Records to do our inner work and collapse patterns, cycles, heal trauma, and our triggers. So it's one thing to read the Akashics and another to heal with the Akashics, okay? We clear out our emotional and energetic blocks and transform our identity through mindset and energetics. So we're essentially stripping back what isn't you. So this is so important. It's like we're not creating something new. We're actually stripping it back to get to you, which is you as a soul. Like you're perfect and everything that you could possibly be as a soul. And I'm sure all of you know that. And when I say this, you guys are going to be like, yeah. Like, you know that at a deep level. You already know that you have everything. Like when we say healer, we're not actually healing in a way. We're actually just bringing yourself back to you. So your old energy, what is not you is your old energy, your ancestral patterns, like from your family, societal projections, and learned behavior, and much more. So like old energy, density. So there's 4 components inside soul alchemy. There's soul regulation, soul mindset, soul energetics, and soul somatics. So we're going into it. So we got soul emotions. So the first one is soul emotions. So it's a process I created to remove stored emotions from the body, causing money and success blocks. We want to ensure we're processing our emotions so they don't get stored in the body. So I'm sure some of you will know that they are stored in the body if we don't deal with them, leading to stagnant energy and clouded intuition and foggy judgment. When our emotions are stored, their risk of eventuating into physical ailments or emotional outbursts rather than logic or intuition. So who has heard of this before? And, you know, who's been guilty of this? You know, like when our emotions are stored in our body, they lead to physical problems. Yeah. Yes. Cool. I feel so great to just have people who just get it. And if you haven't heard of this, there's no judgment. It's just these things aren't always mainstream. So if this is your first time hearing about this, then amazing. So now you can deal with your emotions. Just gonna have a sip of water and you guys can as well. I'm sure you guys are staying hydrated. Okay. All right, next. Soul mindset. Mindset's so important. I know you guys know this already, but this is a process I created to identify and release limiting old beliefs, identities. So you can ramble on about this going, yep, limiting beliefs, yep, identities, yep. But really, your old identity is huge. Okay, so releasing those old identities is so hard. Has anyone like quantum jumped here? Like, you know, changed timelines? Like, yeah, we've probably done it, and maybe you have no idea what I'm talking about, but to change timelines is actually quite difficult to do. And what's even harder is maintaining that timeline and shifting it and spending 30 days holding that timeline enough for you to change it. So this is what we're going to be learning, right? So we're shifting timelines, holding it, changing it, and maintaining it so that we can, you know, actually stay in that timeline. And yeah, so shifting that, removing the ideas that aren't yours, creating confusion in your business, decisions, and stepping into a light leader. So we often, we need to dissolve mindset blocks and recreate your identity, fully owning it. That's hard, especially when you have people around you that bring you back down, bring you back down, bring you back down. Anyone here have someone in their life that brings them down off your timeline? Like, how rude. I love how Matthew, I'm just seeing your face, a few people. Matthew's stretching. I love it. Get moving, shake it out. We should do that later, halfway through. Actually, does everyone want to get up and shake it out? Thank you, Matthew, for initiating this, you know, somatic moment. Shake it out. Okay? Let's get up, move. Don't want this to be boring. I want this to be the best experience, this best masterclass you've ever been to. And you should leave being like, wow, you know, I should have paid $50 for that masterclass, but it's free. And now I'm so happy. I'm going to go to bed or continue my day happy because I haven't paid for this. No room. Yes. But sometimes we have those, you know, family members, can't get rid of those people. So just being aware of who those people are so you can be extra cautious when we go around those people, right? Good. Now that we've shaken our body, moving into it. All right, soul energetics. Here we go. This is a process I created to uncover our energetic blocks for the Akashic Records. Okay, this is my most excited, like my most passionate part of it. Not the most important. I know mindset and identity and somatics are just as important. But for me, it's my zone of genius, energetics. So I'm the most excited for this. For inner freedom, success, business, leadership. We look into the Akashic Records and past lives for business, money, personal blocks, love blocks, all of the above. Okay, pop in the chat what you're most what you want the most help with this year. Is it love? Is it business? Is it general, like life, like your own like self-confidence, self-worth, like who you are? Or is it, you know, maybe it's friendships, maybe it's something else. What are you focused on this year? 2026. What is it? One word out of all of those. I love it. And work, just put business, you know, just business, work, whatever. Connection. Business, 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 connection. I want every person to write down their top one. This is like cementing it in the universe as well. So like bringing that energy in, letting the universe know what you're serious about here. Good. Beautiful. Purpose. So I'm just going to reread just to like cement everyone's. So Carmel, business. Alana, business. Sharon, business. Melissa, business. Matthew, connection. Steve, purpose. Sahara, alignment. Linda, connection and aligned business. Kieran, relationships that are aligned. Roxana, business. Sherry-Ann, business and my alignment. Matthew, service. Chloe, connection. Love it. And everyone on the replay, please comment what your word is, because you need to cement this. You know, this is, you're showing up here. The universe is going to reward you. That's my intention. Good. It's a very powerful space, by the way, guys. Like right 4 hours before, just taking a minute like to chat, because I love to talk. If you haven't noticed. 4 hours before, I felt the whirl of energy before showing up here. I was feeling like I had proper vertigo. Like I'm like I know you're not gonna ask my husband because you don't know who he is, but or some of you do, but I was like, the energy is so intense. I have vertigo, so I had to like ground myself and like, whoa. Okay, so you guys, you're powerful. I feel you all, and yeah, I'm holding it now. It's all good, but I was like, wow, because I also was asking to hold everyone on the replay, and I know a lot of you are coming on the replay as well. So you guys are more powerful than you think. Thank you. All right, so yeah, I've read this already. Okay, so these are some blocks leading to issues in success and business. These are not all of the blocks that I help with, but these are like just the ones I was like writing down. Okay, so we've got subconscious fear of success. This is something that you're probably not going to be like, I have this. Okay, it's a bit of a tricky one. So sometimes, for example, if you're feeling like, oh, if I'm successful, it will lead to me working harder and working more, therefore taking time away from my things I like to do for fun, or, you know, things I like to do with my family or whatever. So this might be a subconscious fear of success. There's also other fears of success, like, oh, if I'm successful, I'll be visible. If I'm successful, what will that mean for me? There's just like so much, people are expecting things of me. Like I have to provide all of this worth or value or whatever. Like these are subconscious fears of success that we might have underneath the surface. Imposter syndrome, self-worth blocks, feeling safe and confident being seen or heard, people pleasing, overthinking, over-explaining and over-giving, undercharging, fear of judgment and rejection, feeling unsafe in your body or environment. And this could be subconsciously, and over controlling. And some of this is in the Akashic Records, by the way, or all of this probably is in the Akashic Records. Okay, I want you to take one or two of these that you have trouble with, and write it in the chat. I just want to see where everyone's at. You can write 3, 4, 5, whatever you want to write, at least 1 or 2. What are your top struggle points here? Suffered all of them previously. Yes, subconscious fear of success. Sahara, was that like a bit of a moment, like oh, maybe I have a subconscious fear of success? Or is it something that you knew previously? Yeah. How interesting. Yeah, knew about this. So you guys have done some, modalities. You've done some reading. You guys have, you're not sitting there without having any, know anything. You've done some work. Yeah, self-worth and imposter syndrome, fear of success, allowing myself to receive attention, imposter syndrome, imposter and fear of success, nervous system regulation, fear of success. Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you, everyone, for sharing. I know there's a few of you who haven't answered yet. We're just going to continue on. Okay, what exactly are the Akashic Records? They are a collection of, or an energetic library, I love that, of significantly important energetic data that cannot be seen with the physical eye. We're not seeing them. We're not like, walking up to the store and being like, oh, cool, hi, there's the Akashic Records. No, no. Significantly important is the key word. So a lifetime where we were just sitting there on a rock, nothing happened. It's probably not going to be in the Akashics. It's in, it's somewhere in the universe, but it's not like going to be that important. And like moments like that will be in the Akashic Records if it's tied to something else important. For example, so I wrote this down. Your broom in your kitchen won't be necessarily stored within the Akashics if it wasn't part of a significant moment in time, but if something important happened in accordance to you, then it will be stored there. And the Akashic Records hold data and information that is important, relevant, and significant, not only in your past, but holds information about your present moment and future self, which is so cool. It's mainly fourth dimensional information, which holds information about your beliefs, stories, patterns, like wounds, triggers, holds information about past life contracts, agreements, energetic cords, relationships. The list goes on. All the stuff that we need to clear is pretty much in the Akashics. So the Akashic Records are read via our clairs. So who knows about the clairs? I'm sure a bunch of you do. Yes or no in the chat. So there are things that are sensed, heard, seen, known, yes, smelt as well. I almost skipped that one, but yeah, some people smell things. I have in the past smelt chicken in the car related to my husband's passed away grandfather. That was the first time it came on. And a few other things. I can't remember them, but yeah, bizarre, weird ones. But related to mediumship ones, not in the Akashics. So have you heard of them? That's my first question for you. Yes, everything but taste. Oh yeah, and there's taste. I didn't add that one. Yeah, I haven't done taste. I don't think I've had the taste one happen. So has anyone, so Matthew, was that no related to the clairs? Okay, cool. So essentially it's like psychic sight, psychic smell, psychic taste. Like when you close your eyes and you picture things in your mind, that's psychic sight. And you're like hearing, if you hear things, or if you sense things, if you get the tingles, if you feel that gut knowing and feeling. We've all done it, whether we know it or not. But yeah, in the chat, what's your top 1 or 2 clairs in the chat? Is it you tend to see things, you tend to feel things, you tend to, maybe get the tingles, maybe get the gut knowing, the sensing? Okay, so we got some seeing and hearing, sentient, feeling, gut feeling, sense and feel, see and feel, see and know. Yeah, normally a lot of knowing is common, but yeah, in the chat, not as much. Knowing and smell. Knowing, seeing, and smell. Oh, cool. So Sherry's got some smelling going on. You know what? Smelling, did you get some funky smells going on, or? Knowing, got some knowing from Steve. Carmel, feels, seeing, hearing, feeling, knowing. Communicated with my late father on one occasion through awareness. Yay. Beautiful. Knowing and feeling. So excited to meet some new faces. So nice, by the way. And my oldies, of course. I love you guys. Okay. Moving on now. Okay, so how are the Akashic Records key to clearing your business blocks? Yes, I believe they are key. Okay. Because you can do, mindset, you can just tell yourself over and over and try to rewire your brain, but it's not gonna work that well, honestly. It's the energetics. Full stop. Period. For those of you and my people in the northern hemispheres, I know that period, full stop is Australian and period is not the menstrual cycle. Period, full stop. Okay. Side tangent. All right. When we bring together all the energetic components behind either a block, so a business block, for example, trouble attracting clients, or love block, trouble finding your person, you got repeating cycles, self-sabotage, or narcissistic partners that keep coming, for example. A pain point, so I'm not good enough is a pain point. A trigger irritated by bragging. So, you know, you're just like, ugh, I hate those people who just brag about themselves. You know, that's a trigger. We have awareness of when we have the energetic component plus awareness of our beliefs. So we've got our mindset, limiting beliefs, negative thoughts, you know, that's like just all of that mind stuff. And we also have emotions, if we nail our emotions as well. So when we have these three components all together, this is why like traditional psychology and therapy and all that, you know, it works to a degree, but it's not like the full picture. Like I like to look at the full picture where we have the energetics, the mindset and the beliefs and the emotions all together. Then we can collapse it fully for good, which is why we're here. We don't want to just collapse part of it. What's the point of that? So yeah, we need to collapse all of it. Then we create space for the whole body to release, heal, and clear it for good so that we can rise up on an upward trajectory and not bounce back down. So when we clear with the energetics, we're actually clear it for good, and we don't have to continue to clear things over and over and over and over and over and over for like 20 years of therapy. So we just clear it for good. And yes, we might have 5 or 6 layers of a block, for example, narcissistic partner block. We might, clear something, and then you come back next session and we clear the next layer, and then we clear the next layer and clear the next layer. And then after 5 or 6 layers, it's gone. And you're like, oh, cool. I just have to work on a little bit of mindset things, a little bit of identity, keep my nervous system regulated, which is like a lifelong journey, and deal with emotions that come up, and they come up less and less and less. But it's not like a consistent, thing that's not really actually solving the issue. But in our Akashic Records, we solve the issue. Woohoo! All right. How the Akashic Records is the key to clearing your business blocks. Okay. The Akashic Records shows us where the cycle, trigger, or block first began. Usually in a past life, not this life. Sometimes it's in childhood. So we do our inner child work. But if not, and it's in a past life, then we go to that lifetime. And we offer, we see the full energetic story. So the body and mind feel seen, understood, and ready to unwind it and release it from where it first started. So when our mind understands, oh, okay, and your whole system understands where it's first started, then it starts to unwind from the body. So the healing that occurs is truly profound. The outcomes are tangible results like self-confidence, self-worth, ability to be seen, etc., that help us attract our dream clients, attract aligned opportunities, and business growth from that place. Okay, so an example is, like in a past life, you're prosecuted or killed, as a witch for speaking your truth and living in alignment, then that cycle would keep playing out lifetime after lifetime after lifetime until you've healed it, learned your lesson. So it has to click in the mind as well. So energy, mind, and then reconciled it and supported your nervous system afterwards. So for example, since that lifetime, you have had this block of feeling afraid to speak your truth and be really seen. Oh, annoying. So as you see, this could be a huge block in your business. So let me just take a pause. Is everyone on the same page? I know this is very out there for some of you, probably. That's me. I know, right? Same. Sometimes they're imprint records though, just saying. Sometimes like we've adapted it as an imprint record, but I'll talk about that later. I get it. Light bulb moment. Who's having a light bulb moment here? Just write light bulb. Light bulb in the chat. We've got some light bulbs. But yeah, how exciting. This is like crazy. Imagine if everyone knew this in the world. Who's on a mission to make other people know about this? Okay. On the same page. Me. This is what I'm saying, you guys. Can we recognize that we have a very important mission here? That this lifetime is not to waste. Eden is where I'm after. Me. Yes. Okay, I'm happy that some of you are my people here. Good. All right, another example. You guys like examples, right? So fun. If someone was jealous of you in a past life because of a talent you had, like you guys have now, talents, and because you were wealthy, for example, this evil person decided to make rumors up about you, to turn everyone in your tribe against you, to think you were a bad person. Then you were cast out of your tribe, left alone and rejected. This could show up as a rejection wound in this lifetime still, and become a money block in this lifetime because you learned that being wealthy wasn't safe as a target, and a target was placed on your back for others to be jealous of you and then out to get you. This energy still runs and loops the pattern lifetime after lifetime if it hadn't been cleared out and addressed. There might even be a curse attached. Eek! All right, so I pulled these out as real records, by the way. So yeah, good example. I know, it's a real example. I won't say whose, but yeah. How cool. Cool, but not cool, because you're like, oh, I don't really want that in my Akashic Records running as a current record. We can clear and heal that, by the way. Can you see how rejection, fear of having money, and being judged by others would be registered in your subconscious mind and energetic field as success? These is unsafe. Can you see that? So you go back for a second. So this, rejected because you were wealthy in that lifetime, and then you were registered it as being wealthy is unsafe now because everyone's turning against you and you're rejected. So, whoa, what a light bulb moment. If this was you in my session, for example, or in a session, or you realize this on your own, and then this, this is a huge block. Can you guys all see that? Type yes in the chat if you need me to explain again or in a different way. You guys get that? I want to make sure if you're on the same page as me or if I've lost people. And if you say no and I can re-explain it, that's fine. Yeah. Thanks for sharing, Matthew. Melissa says yes. All right. So Akashic Records are profound. Within the Akashic Records, there's so many answers, so many lessons, and so much wisdom and knowings relevant to our soul mission, purpose, business, lessons, areas to heal, relationships to others, and more. So there's so much to learn in the Akashics when we use them to help unblock ourselves so we can move forward to create meaningful impact in the world, sharing our gifts and our medicine. Next one, soul somatics. This is a process I created to uncover the blocks that hold you back from the next level of your soul business within the nervous system. So the next level of success in your business needs to feel safe to land in your reality and body. So you can go ahead and consciously and be like, yep, I'm safe, which is great. But you have to feel it on all levels, not just your mind, but in your energetics and your nervous system. So this may look like nurturing daily routines, doing body exercises to release tension, such as dance, checking in with your body about what it needs, and giving space for yourself to feel, hear, talk, whatever else you need. Physical releasing for old energy and emotions, such as breath work, body work, reflection, meditation, holding space. And it's all about nervous system safety. Yay. All right, next pillar is soul wisdom. So there's 4 pillars. We're on pillar number 3 now. It's all about self-trust, overcoming self-doubt, and imposter syndrome. So we develop our intuition, which is key to success and confident leadership in our business. So we clear blocks to self-trust and leadership through the Akashics and quantum field. So we can move past that to the other side, success, impact, business growth, to create positive impact, helping others and the planet. Okay, so we've got 4 pillars within this. Soul trust is when you can feel like you can rely on yourself and you can trust that you'll follow through with something, have confidence in your own intuition. You begin to trust yourself and make decisions in your business and lead from self-trust. So it's essential for leadership, and others will trust you to help them only when you trust in yourself. And you got soul intuition. So you could develop your clairs in this pillar as well. So all of your clairs that we spoke about. And soul connection is when you learn in a deep way how to read others' energy, interpret what the energy is telling you, how to read people's energy and link it to their physical bodies, and how to read the Akashic Records in past lives, and how to connect to spirit, your higher self, and source energy. So you learn how to heal using the Akashic Records and reading the entire person's energetic field, healing blocks, cycles, patterns holding you back in your personal inner blocks, love, money, success, and healing with the Akashic Records. Soul integration is embodiment and aligned action over procrastination. So when you integrate and embody everything you've healed and activated, intuition, boundaries, confidence, self-trust, into your everyday life and work. So you move into leadership and see yourself as the creator of your own reality, moving away from force and hustle into flow and alignment, when your business becomes a natural extension of who you are and how you lead energetically, mentally, emotionally, and physically. So we've got soul dedication, knowing your why, fully committed to it, and knowing your why. Why do you do what you do? And have full committed both feet in. This shows the universe you're showing up no matter what. And it's the first step to leadership. So you got your soul reflection, reviewing your objections and being consciously aware of new blocks holding you back and addressing them. So you're never done. You always have to analyze where you're at and seeing, what your next level is. But you're letting go of the need or desire to be perfect or healed. There's a constant need to reset, reassess, reevaluate, dropping the idea of being perfect or finished healing, letting go of making it wrong to feel a certain way or get caught up in the why hasn't it worked for me yet. Healing occurs in layers and it takes time, and we're not doing it wrong. Letting go of that because it really holds us back and stalls the process and our acceleration because we're in the ego. Anyone struggle with that? Trying to wonder oh, when can I be done? Or when, worrying about just overthinking everything about the ego, what, what's happening. Yeah, used to, because yeah. That's good. Good job, everyone. Beautiful. So soul resilience with business is so important. Our why and our mission are bigger than our fleeting feelings, insecurities, and our old limiting beliefs that are telling us nonsense from a place of wounding. So not taking things personally or having external results define you. Soul strength and leadership, making aligned action choices from inner guidance instead of fear or conditioning, and leading when there's no external validation, when it's just you. Still showing up, still leading, still choosing your why. So you're not, when you don't see the external validation, no one's liking your post, no one's commenting, but you're still showing up day in, day out, still I'm here to help, even though, no one's commenting, that's hard to do. But when you do it, you're rewarded. Yeah. Good. Beautiful. Okay, so here's what happens when you get this right. I am hot. 1 second. All right. Your dream clients are reaching out, asking to work with you from nowhere because they were drawn to your energy or they happen to randomly come across your website. You're recognized for your work. People thank you and you're appreciated. That's so nice. You make aligned income supporting your unique gifts and medicine. You have a spacious schedule that you design, and you're able to schedule the things that you enjoy with no pressure. And you regularly get exciting opportunities that land in your inbox. Your business side of things feels fun, easy, and energizing, and you have so much freedom, aligned money. Joy is through the roof, and you pinch yourself every day for the life you've created. But the truth is, you need to be dedicated to your why, choose yourself, your business daily, do your inner healing work, and rise up and be able to hold within your nervous system success in your business, and to trust your intuition as your compass and your guide. Yeah, so that was the exact process that led me to help others full-time, creating impact, doing what I love without costing me my health or my relationships. And the great news is the process is doesn't only get you a regulated and calm nervous system so you feel relaxed, but it also transforms your self-esteem, self-confidence, as well as grows your soul-aligned business, no matter what stage of business you're in. It's just another great benefit of using the Akashic Records, somatics, inner healing, and identity work as your core focus to support the person behind the business, which is my passion. Your business success is actually a direct reflection of your internal world, which is what I said before. So do you guys believe in this, by the way? Just take a break. Do you guys believe that your business is actually you? Like you're your business, same thing. Really? Good. Yay. Do you guys feel empowered like thinking that though? It's so nice. I love that. All right. So if you're feeling unsafe inside yourself, your clients will sense that and they'll feel like they can't trust you. So if you feel afraid to step into your power, they won't feel your leadership energy to follow in your footsteps. So when you master these 4 pillars and these 4 components within each, your business doesn't just grow, it transforms. You transform within. You'll wake up excited knowing you're building an impactful business that's aligned, spacious, and helps others and the planet. But don't worry, don't just take my word for it. Here's a few examples of how the same has been possible for my clients. Woohoo! Here's what happens when you get it right. Everything changes. So you're probably not going to read all of these, but yay! It just shows that like the work is rewarded. All right. Potential clients reach out to you eager to work with you without needing every detail about what you offer, which is great. You trust yourself to lead a successful business without overthinking and doubting yourself, and you stop overcompensating and people pleasing. I've been there. Your mind is clear. You lead from a place of knowing and confidence, and your inner state aligns to the soul work you're doing, brings you a flexible, energizing lifestyle, and you have a successful business that aligns to your values. You feel aligned, balanced within yourself. So you're not constantly worried about what others thinking of you. I've been there as well. This is all like what I've been all about all of this. Needing external validation and validating yourself is enough. It's actually so hard sometimes to validate yourself, but yeah, this is what you have to do. You have fun in your business. It brings you to life. It becomes your creative outlet, a place where your soul is expressed, and you're a magnet for your soul clients to come arrive. You love helping them, and you're excited to show up daily to serve. You wake up in the morning like, yes. You serve and help from a place of expansion rather than depletion, and you go to bed feeling fulfilled, energized, and not depleted or exhausted. You live a spacious schedule as your own boss in the way you want. You have a constant feeling of living free and expansive in your business and life, not from restricted or constrained way, and have a sustainable income to support your life-changing work, creating impact to others. So I hope from this you can see that if you want to trust yourself, develop your intuition, attract aligned clients, and have business growth in a way that feels aligned and authentic and sustainable, then you must master the Light Leader Success Method, okay? The one that we just spoke about. When you master all of the pillars that I went over, anything becomes possible. So just imagine you are attracting your dream clients on repeat with time to spend with your family and loved ones, being able to create even after, have a great impact on your clients' lives without burnout or overwhelm. Then that's what's possible when you master my method, okay? So at this point, you're probably recognizing how important energetics, intuition, mindset, and somatics are if you want to grow your soul business with aligned clients and a spacious schedule in the aligned way. So not in the hustle way. If, you can just throw all this in the bin and just like grind for like 80 hours a week and push and hustle and whatever, like that's not what we're after, I don't think. Like hopefully that's not why you're here. But yeah, this is the way of like the aligned way, the nice way, the way that we're operating in the new earth. This is what we're focusing on. But this is how you get consistent income in an aligned way. But you need to have all of these pillars, okay? So overall, how important, this is what we covered, how important it is to have clarity on your soul purpose to create impact and help others in the world. How we need to heal energetic blocks through the Akashic Records, shift our identity and mindset to clear our limiting beliefs for our business success, and how important having a regulated and balanced nervous system is for releasing emotions, for making business success and breaking your income ceiling, and the importance of intuition in business for confidence in making daily decisions and becoming the light leader in your business. I would love, so don't forget there's the prize, 3 prizes at the end, over $1,000 worth that I'm going to be giving away randomly. So the next step here is implementing this process into your business so you can create results like these starting now, because we don't want to waste any more time when you have people to help and a business to grow. All right. So my bet is that you didn't just attend this event to gather information, correct? So how many of you are ready to actually like make change in your life, progress, and move towards your goals? Yes, speaking my language, everyone. Woohoo! Let's send this message to the universe. Hello, universe. We are ready. Yay. I'm so happy you guys are ready for this. All right. So we didn't just, attend all this to gather information. Information is amazing. We love information. We love learning. But we do want to do things with this. You showed up because you're ready to live your life from a place of alignment, not hustle, create a large impact helping others, and grow your soul-aligned business or, progress in your life in an aligned way, sustainably. Yeah? Well, if this is you, then I'd love to invite you to book a free, I'm all about the free, 30-minute clarity call with me, where we're gonna take a look into your life and business to see the number one thing that's holding you back from moving you to the next level. As usually for most people, there's that one thing, some people have more than one, that's cool, that when we uncover this, we actually allow you to thrive and your business to grow. And we start to map out a 3-step action plan to help you move into success and the results that you're after. So you're going to leave this session feeling really clear, confident, and ready, and really excited about your next steps. So why would I do this for free? Well, because often when we map this out, there's a high percentage of people that want help implementing that plan. And if that's the case, I'd love to help you because that's exactly what I do. And if not, no hard feelings whatsoever. But it's important to note that these calls are really for people who are super committed and ready to do what it takes to grow. So if you'd like to claim one of those free calls whilst they're available, because I don't know, I'm going to probably close them after this, comment below clarity and I'll send you the link. And I'll just pop it in the chat. I know I wrote it on the screen there, but it's easier to kind of just, okay, 2 seconds. Look, I didn't do my degree in tech, okay? So bear with me. Anyone has it? Oh, bloody hell. Hold on. Come out of full screen, I guess. Your honesty. I'm getting like this. I think I must be getting that Claire Gustins because I'm getting this like this tingling. No. Is anyone like finding this amusing watching me struggle here? No, I don't know what I'm doing here. Hold on. I will not help anyone with tech, okay?
Alana's typed it out.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Ta, thanks. Okay, there we go. Oh, Atlanta, you're like my little assistant. Thank you. Would you like a job?
You're welcome. Sure.
All right, so you can click that link and schedule something in. If you can't schedule something in, just DM me, no problem. But I won't be like giving this call away for like unlimited amount of time. Yeah, the tech's just a bit hard, but that's all right. Bear with me. Oh God. All right, we're going back into this. All right, so yeah, you guys can book a call, take your time, no stress. Okay. And for those of you who want to my help to live a purposeful life from alignment and to grow your soul business for aligned success, that's what we're all about, and freedom, I'd love to share how I can help you do just that. And would it be okay with you guys if I spent a couple of minutes going over the details of my program, Light Leader? Would that be okay? Is anyone all right with that? Thank you. Like, I don't want to just, I want to ask you guys. That's all right. Cool. So if we work together, we're going to start by implementing these 4 essential pillars so you can start building from more self-trust, more confidence, a stronger intuition, which is like a huge portion of everything, and step into soul leadership. So light leader, soul leader. We're getting you to a place where you're like, I am actually like doing this full time. I am making lots of money. I am like helping people daily that I love to help. Your soul clients, not just people who like steal your energy away and deplete you. Like they're people that are like your best friends. Like, hell yeah, let's work with the awesome people. That's what we're like going towards. We're going towards like top tier, like let's go new earth. This is the energy. So you can magnetize your dream clients right away. All right. The energy is great. Year of the horse. Let's go. This is my year. I'm the year of the horse. All right. The ultimate program for purpose-led empaths and new and growing heart-led practitioners ready to embody their soul purpose and grow their business to create meaningful impact, helping others and have success in their soul business by collapsing energetic success blocks through the Akashic Records, intuition development, somatics, and identity work using the Light Leader Success Method. It's epic. All right. By the end of the program, you'll be able to heal, and so you'll be able to read the Akashics, heal yourself and others using the Akashic Records. Yes, you can use this as a modality and as a service in your own business. You'll develop a stronger intuition for decision-making and self-trust, so leadership in business. You'll collapse business blocks through mindset work, energetics, Akashic Records, such as imposter syndrome, self-work, lack of self-trust, all the blocks that we went over today. I'm just gonna mute you guys. So we're just going over all those. And we're just gonna really dive deep into what's holding you back in your business. Next level, like what's the next level of your business? Everyone's gonna have their own unique ones. We're gonna address everyone's individually. So it's individualized. It's not generalized. Learn quantum healing skills such as collapsing cords, contracts. You're gonna be learning how to do this. Oaths, vows, agreements, curses, how to read energy in depth, how to link it to the physical body. You know, I'm a nurse, I know all the physical stuff. How to release stored emotions and more. You'll regulate your nervous system for peace and ability to hold more success and income in your business. And you'll develop a success mindset and light leader identity to be a powerful way shower in your craft. What exactly is included? It's a 16-week-long program. It used to be 12 weeks. I'm extending it by 1 month because there is an added section now, which is more about the implementation section. There are 2 calls per week, 1 meditation included with breath work and sound healing, and it's all recorded for a lifelong replay. Weekly group calls to learn and practice how to read and heal through the Akashic Records. There's 16 calls. Weekly group calls where we heal energetic, mental, emotional, and somatic business and personal blocks to success and manifestation, 12 calls total. Community group where you can ask questions anytime and, access to me and access to each other. Weekly accountability, celebration threads, goal setting reminders, 1 live Q&A, but you can ask questions to me whenever. Several ancestral and Akashic pendulum charts for healing. 10-step Akashic record process, as well as a meditation to go into it. Intuitive writing journal and other journals as well that I haven't written down. And I've also included 2 bonuses. I haven't done this last time. This is like this has never happened. my Authentically Aligned course for energetic hygiene, intuition development, and training on boundaries and personal relationships and business, which is worth $777. I'm including that for free. And my Your True North Purpose Clarity course for clarity on your soul purpose and where you're headed for alignment and business success. So it's really helps you like nail down the purpose, worth $222. Not only that, but for the first time ever, I'm going to be running it for 16 weeks instead of 12. And it's starting in a few weeks. And everything's recorded. So yeah, if you miss something, no stress. And yeah, I'm going to be guiding you through the whole method. So there'll be 2 calls weekly. They're going to be around 1.5 to 2 hours in length, or until every person feels clear, confident, and you'll be given a set of specific actions to take each week. So by the time we wrap up in the 16 weeks, you'll have strengthened your intuition, self-trust, been able to read the Akashic Records, heal within the Akashic Records, heal your own deep blocks within yourself, success blocks, love, personal blocks, and you'll be able to lead more confidently in your life and business as a leader. So there's going to be very close proximity to me, accountability, loads of support to make sure you get the results and have fun along the way. And from there, you get lifetime support in the Facebook community page and the course to watch the replays whenever you need a refresh. So yeah, let me go over it all again, what you get. So 8 live group teachings, 8 live practice, coaching and quantum healing. There's also, I forgot to add, there's also healings as well that will be, that are pre-recorded that will be given. So I believe there are 8. 1 live Q&A, a Facebook community page for support, connection, and questions. 2 subconscious programming sound healing meditations. That's an extra bonus as well. Elevate and align energetic mindset and somatics for 5 months. 5 months, $888. Your True North course, Purpose Clarity course, $200. Authentically Aligned, $777. Ancestral and Akashic Pendulum Charts, 10-step Akashic Record process, Akashic Record meditation, and intuitive journal over 16 weeks. It's a lot. Wow, you're getting so much value. And there's even a money back guarantee. If you don't love it after 2 weeks' time, then you can receive a total refund of the value you haven't yet received if you pay in full. So for the first 5 people who join, I'll give a free private healing session as well. And the best part, there's no annual fees or subscriptions. It's a one-time payment and lifetime access. And this program is $4,444 Australian for 4 months, including all of those bonuses I went over. But I've reduced it down to $3,333 because I never, I love discounts. Why not? But I'm so excited. I'm actually giving it to you for $2,222, but only for the next 72 hours. So that's a very, very low price, especially for everything you're getting. And I have to, only for 72 hours. And there's a payment option for the next 72 hours too. So payment plans are always a thing for me. So $222 deposit and then 4 monthly payments of $555 Australian. So you'd have to check, how much it is in your time zone. And then you get my entire process and program for life. And I've also accommodated different currencies as well. So I've also included a few more bonuses for those of you who joined tonight. So your 2 subconscious programming sound healing meditations that I've recorded. I haven't given this to anyone yet. So this is to listen to while you sleep, and it's about self-love. And then there's a manifestation one as well. And I'm so excited. I recorded it at my husband's sound healing recording studio. So yeah, and 4 weeks extra in Elevate and Align. So $222 value. So that's the, all of the blocks, addressing. So that's 4 extra weeks inside that and 1 private session, but only for the first 5 people to join. Because capacity, I'm also very busy, but yeah. Now at this point, you're likely one of 2 people. So you're so excited about this and you're ready to invest in a program that finally teaches you everything you need in one program full of so much value and support, in which case you can go to the link to book in. I'll drop it in the chat so you can just go there. And that's also for the payment plan is there. So I'll just drop it in the chat. And also you can see all the info about the program. So I'll just pop that there. Yeah, thank you guys for saying that the program's amazing. I appreciate that. So yeah, that's for the first person. Second person, you still have a few questions before knowing if this is 100% the right program for you. I totally get that. So I'm going to spend a few minutes answering some frequently asked questions. But once I've answered your question and you realize this is for you, I want you to trust yourself, make a committed decision that will actually serve you now and in your future. This is actually like, once you learn this, it's like, you know it. So it's such a great skill. So in which case, comment below if you want me to resend that link, but I just posted it there, so it should be fine. But yeah, just go ahead and join if you already just know. Like, when you're debating whether you should go to the gym or not, if you sit and think about it for too long, you convince yourself not to go. Don't do that. So once your question's answered, just go to the link in the chat to join it and read about it or whatever. Have a look. And also feel free to drop any questions in the comments below as well, but I'll share the most common questions now. Okay, so question number 1, I don't have a business. Can I still join? Like I said before, yes. You don't have to have anything set up at all. Sometimes we have business blocks before we start in our sole purpose or business. Plus, all these business blocks are actually love blocks as well and life blocks. So they're all related, and addressing these before you start is great because then you won't get stuck on them later, and you'll get clarity on your sole purpose within this course too. And not only will you get clarity, but you'll just get so much more. And you'll have, those confidence and self-worth blocks will be cleared too. And like I said, love and business is actually the same blocks, which is interesting. And I want to support you the entire way. So beginner all the way to light leader. Question 2, I don't have a qualification. Do I need that before I can join? You definitely don't need a qualification to join. That being said, if you join, you'll be able to use the Akashic Records as a modality to healing yourself, family, friends, and clients. Some people just want to help their friends and family, and that's so cool too. Yeah, I find myself stuck in fear and doubt. Should I work on myself more before joining? I love this question. The exact reason I recommend joining Light Leader is for this very reason. So when left to our own devices, I've done this, took me 13 years or whatever, it's so much harder to get out of your way. You'll always have more work to do on yourself. Inner work is a part of life and a continuous journey, which is why we go so deep into our energetics and mindset within the program. So when we take leaps out of our comfort zone and try new things, there will always be fear. So it's something I support you through to get out of your own way. So yeah, join. Even if the fear is there, it's like perfect for you then. Question 4 is, I'm not a holistic practitioner, but I do provide a service or have another business. Is this for me? Yes. If you're a service provider, coach, healer, creative, whatever, the methods are the same, whether you want to simply heal yourself or learn to use the Akashic Records to simply just, help others for fun, self-development, curiosities, whatever. You might just want to improve your intuition just to be more confident, or to help grow your business and create the life of your dreams. I can help you no matter what, and I will support you every step of the way, providing, personalized support in the group and one-on-one support as well. I'm so passionate if you can't tell already. Question 5, what process are you teaching in Light Leader? So the process I teach you is my signature process. There's nothing out there like this. The Light Leader Success Method. After investing over $20K in my business and growth over the last couple of years, I've learned and mastered some of the core components that have led me to where I am today and why my business continues to grow each month. I went from a nursing career in intensive care unit to helping people in my own business full time, and I want this for you too. And I'm all about simplicity and mastery, so I've nailed everything down to 16 yet crucial steps to starting and growing your business. So the question I really want to ask you now, sorry, if this brings up some triggers in you, but how much is growing your soul business in an aligned way worth to you? So how much would you invest to have your current problems go away and create a thriving business that makes a difference? So what I've learned is you can, you know, I've pushed away, tried to do it on my own, pushed away. Like, it just doesn't work. Like, it does, like, it works, but like, to get to where you want to be, it's like, if you ask yourself, it's like, can I do this by myself? Or are we meant to do this together? Do you know what I mean? I learned that the hard way. By investing in Light Leader, you get to stop searching constantly for the answers. You can stop paying for so many different courses. So you're not going to do like a mindset course, then you're going to do a somatics course, then you're going to do a yoga course, then you're going to do like how many courses? And then it's just not going to bring you the, you know, all of it. And events. And attend all these free things, trying to piece everything together, and instead join a program where you can get everything you need all in one place, in a place that's aligned, that understands you. With the weirdos that, you know, the cool people, getting the clarity, developing the skills, the confidence, and the inner healing transformation all in one. You get to stop guessing what you do, follow a process that feels good and is proven to work. It's a no-brainer. So you're not only learning and healing a healing modality and healing yourself in the process, but you're actually growing your soul-aligned business, helping others, helping your relationships, and your self-confidence to grow to new levels. This is why I'm so passionate about Light Leader. Can you see? It gets everything. I'm so excited to work with you so that we can rise together, help create lasting positive impact to grow your soul-aligned business doing what you love. It's been an absolute pleasure today, and I'm so grateful to have had the opportunity to save you time, effort, and energy by sharing with you the foundations. For those of you who have just DM'd me wanting to join, thank you. DM me if you have any questions. I'll pop a link in a minute with all the info. I've already done that. Prizes. Okay. But seriously, thank you guys. I'm so grateful. So if you want a prize, if you want to be in the draw, I'm sure everyone does, just comment me one time, because I'm going to be pulling randomly from a thingy on my phone. And I will, anyway, I'm doing my process, so just comment me one time if you want to go in the draw to win something over $1,000. 3 prizes together are worth over $1,000. So there will be 3 individual people winning. And I'll give you 2 minutes now. So let me just jump back in because I can't see anything. Okay, cool. So everyone's written me. There should be 16 me's. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so if you haven't written me yet, then you won't be in the draw. So write me. All right. So now I'll give you 2 minutes to find the link above to jump into the program. And if you're the first 5 to join, you get a free private session. And this includes if you go on the payment plan. Okay? So if you go on the payment plan, you also will get the private session if you're for the first 5 people. And you can book a free 30-minute clarity call with the link below. I popped it in the chat earlier. But yeah, I'll just pop it in the chat again if you haven't booked the clarity call, and you can book it in. Or you can send me a DM if there's not a time that suits you. And yeah, cool. So I'm going to pull the winners. So I'll announce, so how I'll do it is I'll announce the prize, and then I'll announce the winner. I'll just pop the other link in the chat in a minute. You can have a drink of water, just take it easy. 2 seconds. Alrighty. So excited. I love prizes. Okay. All right. See, I'm giving away from a place of joy, from a place of overflow, not from a place of proving myself. Leading by example here. All right. So let me just number, everyone. Linda loved it so much she would do it again. Yay! Alrighty, so the first prize, so prize 1 and 2 are the same, but 2 different people will get the prize. And then the third prize is different. So the third prize is the biggest prize. So the first prize is, the first 2 prizes are 3 free calls in Elevate and Align. So it includes healing a mental block and then processing it through the energetic, so an energetic clearing and a somatic clearing in a group setting. Sorry, I was so thirsty. So that's very exciting. So I'm going to pull a number. Wait, I have to count how many people put me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people. Where are the rest of you? Do you not want a prize? Okay, the final call for anyone else that wants. I feel bad. That there's a few people who. Okay, I'm just gonna enter everyone because I don't want anyone to feel bad. All right. Alrighty. So there are 15 people here, right? Yes. Alrighty. All right, number 4. The first winner is number 4. So on my screen, 1, 2, 3, 4. Carmel! Carmel is the first winner. Congrats, Carmel! Okay, so you win a month free and Elevate and Align, which is 3 calls. Congratulations! Woohoo! Congrats, Carmel! All right, second winner will be also the next person in Elevate and Align for free, 3 free calls in a group setting. Okay, number 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sherry Ann. Sherry Ann is the next person. Congrats, Sherry Ann! You won Elevate and Align. Yay! Cool. All right, so the last prize is for, you're welcome, is for a discount in Light Leader, 50% discount, half off, $1,111 discount. All right. Who's gonna win that one? All right. We've got Tammy. Tammy is the winner for the 50% off Elevate and Align. Of course, if you want to use it. Tammy, are you there? Hopefully she's there. You're welcome. Yay! 50% off from the 2222. So it's only 1,111. Congratulations. Awesome. Thank you, everyone. Do you have any questions? Does anyone have any questions? You're welcome. Does anyone have any last questions? You're welcome. Thank you, everybody. It's been a true honor to be here. And yeah, you can DM me in Messenger. I'll hook you up. No problem. Thank you. I'm so honored to be here, and yeah, I hope everyone enjoys. And on the replay, you guys have 72 hours as well with the discount and the bonuses. So yeah, don't worry, you still have that. But I will message you so that if you don't watch the replay within 72 hours, that would suck. But yeah, I'll message everyone so that you guys can still get the discount. All right. Thank you so much, and I hope to speak to you all soon and see you, yeah, in light later. All right, everyone. Bye. Have a good night.
Record.